Welcome to the 2016 edition of Carroll's Corner, brought to you by a new sponsor, Tri-City Medical Center. Coach, a sponsor near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, a few years ago, I spent a week in their ICU, and by their great care and the grace of God, I live to stand here today and get to do what I love doing.
All right, so we have a new sponsor. We have new players to talk about in 2016. Unfortunately, we have old video for our first athlete, Helix High linebacker, Ezekiel Noa, who hasn't played yet, so obviously we have to go off last year's video. We're going to start with the young man playing some real solid pass defense.
Yeah, you need to be able to play pass defense, run defense with power, and you got to have great athleticism as well as size to be a Division I linebacker.
So he's
and he is. So if we can pause it here. So let's look at the formation. Starting off, this is a traditional spread 3-by-1 formation. There's 3 receivers up there. There's 1 receiver right here. So they have to determine, are they going to play man? Are they going to read routes and match up? Or are they going to drop to an area and play the quarterback's eyes? And what we're going to see is a classic example of a true zone. They are creating an area that they're going to constrict as the quarterback starts his shoulder forward. They will break on the football.
So going to try to force the seam pass right here, and right. Ezekiel's all over it.
And he's going to step right in front because he's looking at the quarterback. Let's go ahead and play. Here comes the receiver. He steps in front, and then he's a running back with the football in his hands. He goes from linebacker to running back. He's got the ball high and tight, makes the cutback, and that guy's a pretty good football player.
Coach, they say a good defensive player is the kid who speeds up at the point of impact, where everybody else's instinct is to throttle back and try to avoid the impact. We're going to see that coming up a little bit. Is that what makes Noah and other all defense players special?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like the first responders. You want to get there and get there with attitude. You run towards the problem. So we're gonna see this. This play right here, I think, is a scholarship play. This is what if I was a college coach, I would have scholarshiped on. So what we're going to see to start with, let's go ahead and start it, and we're going to pause real quick. Pause. So what we've got right now is a play action pass. So we've got all of the offensive linemen, shoulders turned, and they're all blocking in this manner with a run play fake right here. He is a run and pass player, but he's not buying it.
Yeah.
So he's got great eye discipline. And what he sees, in my opinion, what he sees right now is the high, they call them high hats. These guys all have popped up. Yes, they're blocking down like run, but they have high hats. That's a giveaway for a pass. Okay, as well, they have not gone down the line of scrimmage attacking with a defense like you would. So Helix has schemed this so that while he's got a run fit over here, when he reads the boot pass, this is called a zone boot play, he's the edge contained player. So let's see, the quarterback's going to get a lot of depth and try and get past the defensive end, but he's such an athlete. Let's see how it plays out for a second. So he reads it. Now here he comes. We can pause it. What you're going to see right now, in my opinion, is what makes him a Division I football player. You're going to see him track the quarterback's inside hip. The quarterback try and make a move on him full speed, not slow down, not break down, but to keep running and keep going, and he's going to wind up readjusting his body without slowing down. And let's see what that looks like. Right there. He breaks him down. He stayed on the inside hip. He never bought it. No. He never slowed down. And now he's going to readjust his body, and he's going to wrap and roll. And he's going to cause this interception right here. That picks on him. That corner needs to buy him luck.
There's no substitute for speed in this game, is there?
Speed and size and athleticism, and he's got it. And now you got to be able to play the run as well. So we saw him play the pass, we saw his athleticism, and now we want to see the power. So power is explosive force. So we're going to see him fire his hips. All right, so he's got great pause. He's got great eye discipline, and you just saw him do a great job of coming over the top of this blocker who was going to try and defend him. Now, as he approaches, he's got to stay on the inside hip of this ball carrier, and he wants to keep square to the line of scrimmage, which he is, so that if the ball carrier cuts back on him, he's ready in a position to make the play. So he's taken away all of his options. He's cut him off. He can't cut back inside, and if he goes straight ahead, he's going to tackle him. But what he's going to do to tackle him, which is why he's a great player, is he's going to lower his pad level. He's going to drop his pad level by coiling at the hips and the knees and the ankles. And you're going to see him get his shoulder pads underneath the ball carrier. And on contact, he's going to fire his hips explosively up and out and cause this fumble. Watch this hit. This is a major, major power hit. Look at the hips. The hips right here come up and through. The shoulders come up and through the ball carrier, stripping the football, and let's see him scramble for the ball. Not only does he make the tackle, cause the fumble, but he gets up to try and get the ball as well. That's a Division I football player.
And that's Carroll's Corner. We'll see you again next week.